another beautiful Saturday morning, and I am on the road. I'm currently in Houma, Louisiana. I'm going to visit one of the plenty redfish playgrounds that Houma has to offer. So we are in October, towards the end of October, and we have a hard front coming through on Monday, I believe. So that's going to drop the temperatures. I can't wait. I'm ready for some good fall fishing on the saltwater and freshwater side. Other than that, I'm glad you guys decided to join me, and we should be at the launch in about 10 minutes, and I'll get the kayak loaded up and we'll be on the water. So stay tuned. I'm gonna go ahead and try this bank, this leeway side, protected from the wind. See if I can pick up a redfish or two. Normally when the wind is high like this, I like to focus on the leeway sides of the banks. So you look out there, it's a bunch of ripples in the water, and you look right here and it's like glass. Wind-blown banks are amazing. They're great. Bait gets pushed up against those banks and you can catch fish on them with a spinner bait, popping cork, however you choose. But for me, I just love the calmness of the water, to be able to see the movements of the fish and the bait fish and all that good stuff. And that's where my success comes from. There we go, guys. Got our first fish in the morning. Power pole down. It's a nice fish. This Cretalis rod fights these redfish very well. I definitely like the power action on this rod. All right. Perfect eating size redfish. I want to explain something to y'all as soon as I get this fish out of the net. Oh man, look at that. That is a beautiful fish. This is the perfect size redfish to eat, in my opinion. So I'm definitely going to put this one on the stringer. So anytime the water is coming up, rising water, high water, with wind, dingy water conditions, what I like to do is I like to focus on the banks. So these redfish, you know, when the water is high, they like to push up into the marsh as much as they can to feed on new grounds. And what I like to do is I like to take my spinnerbait, chatterbait, crankbait, whatever I'm throwing, and cast parallel to the marsh line. If I see pockets into the marsh, I'll go and throw into there. Points, definitely want to hit your points. But when you're fishing just in the marsh, like what I'm doing right now, just cast along that marsh line and work that lure back to you. Eventually you're going to run it past a couple of redfish that's traveling up and down these canals and ponds to feed on fish and move into the marsh because the water is so high. So that's how I caught this redfish right here. I was just throwing that spinnerbait along the marsh line and he crushed it. And I think I just seen another redfish push going towards this bank over here. I don't know where it went. Make one more cast back in there. There we go, guys. Another nice eating size redfish to go on a stringer. Once these water temperatures start to cool off, which that has started, these redfish get real feisty. They just don't give up. So this is a little bit better redfish. Definitely a good eating size redfish. Very thankful to catch this fish and be able to provide it on the dinner table for my family and friends. Beautiful. All right, y'all, so I am heading back to the truck. I'm calling it a day pretty early. I have a event to go to for Explore Houma. It's called the White Boot Stroll, and that's going to be held downtown Houma. And I'm looking forward to it. Going see some faces, speak to the crowd, and just have a great time. And I'm gonna take you guys along with me. But while I was out here fishing, I was able to catch 2 redfish. I didn't catch my 3rd one. I missed a couple, but I couldn't get my 3rd one. Today was tough. We had high water, dirty water, high winds, and we had that moon last night. So the fish fed all night and they're scattered all around because of the high water. So I still had a great time, and I have 2 fish to bring back with me. So yeah, you guys stay tuned. I'm gonna load up the kayak and we're gonna head on downtown Houma. All right, y'all. So we made it to the event, and I'm about to walk on in. Like a pretty cool little thing.
Thank you so much. I enjoy singing that.
Edgy more than ever, when shadows only follow me around, and bittersweet may be as good as it gets. I know you know the things that come from.
Good day. I actually was on the water this morning before I came out here, so I got a double dose of this beautiful weather. But today, I just want to talk to y'all, tell y'all a little story. Maybe not so much of a story, but also a little moment of motivation as to why I enjoy fishing so much. For me, fishing is much more than going out there, catching fish, putting fish in the ice chest, or bringing some home to friends and family. For me, fishing, it does a lot for me personally. It feeds my soul. It allows me to be one with nature. It allows me to reflect on life. It also allows me to understand me more. You know, we all need that time apart from the world, a time apart from society, our jobs, friends, and even our family sometimes. So when I'm out there on the water, it allows me to look myself in the mirror and understand how to be a better family man, a better father, brother, son, all the above. So fishing, it allows me to do those things, but also for the community, fishing allows me to inspire and motivate people. I remember when I first started fishing, I created an Instagram page, I had my Facebook page, and I always upload all my photos and videos to my social media. And not knowing at that time that all those uploads that I would post on social media would touch and inspire. I really want to get out there and go fishing with you. Well, more time went by and I didn't hear from him. So I reached out to him, I called, I texted, nothing. A couple of weeks later, he finally got back to me. He was like, you know, I thought I was getting my strength back, but it's not looking good. I'm really going downhill and I'm really struggling. So me being the man that I am, you know, I told him, well, just keep fighting because we have some fish to catch. Well, whatever's gonna happen, we're gonna go catch some fish before it happens. I said, you know, whatever God's will is, it will be done, but let's hope that you get the strength back to get out there and go fishing. Well, to make a long story short, he didn't make it. I didn't get the chance to take him on the water to teach him what it is that he wanted to learn. And what I mean by that is fishing does all those things that I talked about previously, but it also teaches you so much about life. It teaches you to be patient, but it also teaches you to go after something. For all my fishermen out there, they always say there's never the perfect time to go fishing. There's always gonna be something, regardless of the wind, the rain, it's too hot, it's too cold, it's too humid. Well, that right there goes along with that story that I just told. Don't wait. Whatever it is in life that you want, whatever it is that you want to pursue, whatever it is that you want to do, there's never going to be the perfect time to get out there and do whatever it is that you need to do. So don't worry about if you don't have the funds. Don't worry about if you don't have the equipment. Don't worry about if you think you don't have the time. No, you have time. As long as you're here on earth and you're breathing, you have the time to get out there and do whatever it is that you really want to do.
Come on.
And being that I didn't get the chance to take this young man out fishing to do what it is that he really wanted to do, which was just fish with me just one time, you know, it bothered me that I didn't pursue harder during the beginning whenever he had time. I thought that he had time, but he didn't. He thought he had time, but he didn't. That's how life is. Life happens like that. So I'm gonna leave this with y'all. Whatever it is that you want to do in life, whatever it is you want to become, whatever it is you want to pursue, don't wait, y'all. Get out there, do whatever it is that you want, make a difference, make an impact, because no matter what you do in life, regardless if it's large or small, there's somebody that's watching you, and you will inspire and motivate people along your way. Thank you.